I found a phone in a bathroom today, and I almost left it there. Not because I'm heartless, because nowadays, touching a stranger's phone feels like stepping into a problem. But the screen lit up, and the first thing I saw was a message that made my stomach drop. Please answer your mother. And I'm gonna tell you right now, that's not just a lost phone anymore. That's panic. That's love. That's somebody, somewhere, thinking the worst because they can't reach their kid. So yeah, I picked it up. And what happened next is the kind of moment that reminds you life is fragile and people care more than we realize. So I'm at a rest area. I go into the bathroom, normal, in and out. And when I'm walking toward the sink, I notice something near the edge of a counter, a phone face down. And it's not tucked away like someone intentionally set it there. It's sitting like it got dropped by accident, like somebody left in a hurry. I stop, stare at it for a second, and my brain does that thing. Don't touch it, leave it, not your business. But then I think about the person who lost it, because losing your phone isn't like losing a hat. That phone is everything now. Your money, your directions, your communication, your life. So I pick it up. The second I pick it up, the screen wakes up, and it's stacked with notifications, not the normal ones. This wasn't where you at casual. This was rapid fire. Missed calls, text after text, back to back like something is wrong. And right at the top, that preview is sitting there like a punch. Please answer your mother. I don't know why that hits different, but it does. Because moms don't blow up your phone like that for no reason. That's not annoyance, that's fear. And while I'm still standing there reading that, it rings. Not a cute ringtone, just that urgent, sharp sound that makes you move. I look at the screen and it says Mom, and now I'm frozen. Because there are two rules that are fighting in my head. Rule 1, you don't answer other people's phones. Rule 2, you don't let a mother keep panicking if you can stop it. And you can feel the weight of it. Because if your mom was calling you like that, you'd want somebody, anybody, to answer and say you're okay. The phone rings again and again, so I take a breath and I answer it. I put it to my ear and I say calm, hello? There's a half-second pause, and then I hear it. That voice that's trying to be strong, but you can hear it cracking. Hello? Who is this? Where is my child? But she's almost already past panic. So I say, real quick, real respectful, ma'am, listen, I'm sorry. I found this phone in the bathroom at the rest area. I'm trying to get it back to whoever it belongs to. And she goes silent for a second. And then she says, fast, are they okay? Did something happen? They were supposed to call me. They don't ignore me like this. That line right there, I don't care who you are, it'll mess with you. Because now you're holding a phone, and you're holding a mother's fear at the same time. So I say, I don't know what happened. I just found it, but I'm here. I'm not leaving. I'll stay with the phone until they come back. And she says softer, oh, thank God, thank God. Please tell them their mother is looking for them. So I tell her, yes, ma'am, I will. And I hang up. And I just stand there for a second. Because that wasn't a call. That was love with terror in it. Now I'm standing in a bathroom holding this phone, and it feels heavier than it should. Not physically, emotionally. Because when someone's mother is calling like that, you start imagining things you don't want to imagine. So I do the only thing I can do. I step out of the bathroom area and stand somewhere visible, and I wait. Every time the phone buzzes, I glance at it. More messages, more missed calls, and each one feels like the world tapped in the glass like, please let this end okay. Then, finally, I see someone, not sprinting, but moving fast, eyes scanning, that frantic look people try to hide when they're scared they lost something important. They're checking the floor, checking pockets, turning around like the answer is behind them. And before they even get close, I know that's the owner. Because that face is universal. That face that says, I can't afford to lose this right now. So I lift the phone up just enough for them to see it. And they stop like their whole nervous system just unclenched. They walk up and go, oh my God, that's my phone. And I hand it over. And the way they grabbed it, it's not like they're grabbing electronics. It's like they're grabbing relief. And right when I handed it to them, I say, your mom is blowing you up. And they freeze. Their face changes instantly. And they go, my mom? And I nod. Yeah, I answered. She's scared. She wants to know you're okay. And the owner looks down at the screen, sees the calls, sees the messages, and you can tell it hits them too. Not embarrassment, reality. Because we forget sometimes how much somebody loves us until we see panic written in notifications. They swallow hard and go, I was in the bathroom and didn't even realize I dropped it. And then they say something quick that stuck with me. She worries about everything. And I said, even without thinking, yeah, that's what moms do. I couldn't stop thinking about it. How thin the line is between normal and nightmare. One dropped phone, one missed call, and a mother's mind goes straight to the worst place. And it made me realize something. People don't want perfect from you. They want a sign, a reply. I'm good. I made it. I'm still here. Because sometimes the difference between peace and panic is one sentence. And after they walked away, I just stood there for a second, staring at the empty spot on the counter where the phone had been. Because what hit me wasn't the lost phone. It was the panic in her voice. The kind of fear doesn't come from control. It comes from love. And I realized something I don't think we say enough. You can replace a phone. You can replace a charger. You can replace a wallet, a shirt, 100 little things. But what you can't replace is a mother's love. You can't replace that voice that calls too much. You can't replace that worry that feels annoying. Until the day you'd give anything to hear it again. And I'm not saying that to be dramatic. I'm saying it because I don't have mine anymore. So hearing her on that phone, hearing how scared she was, it didn't just make me think about the kid who dropped the phone. It made me think about the kind of love the world only gives you a few times. The kind that doesn't need a reason. The kind that doesn't stop because you're grown. The kind that panics because it still sees you as their baby. So yeah, today I found a phone in a bathroom. But what I really found was a reminder. Don't get so busy you forget who loves you. Don't get so tough you stop answering the people who care. And don't ever confuse they worry too much with they don't matter. Because one day you might miss that worry and you'll never be able to replace that.